Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? Comical Gesture here, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. If you remember last time, we got halfway through Tails' story, and now we are going to jump the rest of the way in. But, if you remember that the egg carrier was flying overhead, there's something else I want to look at real quick. Oh, hey, here's Tails. I'm Tails. Dr. Eggman and Chaos escaped aboard the egg carrier. Sonic, we must go after them. We can use the tornado. It's always ready for action. Let's hurry up to my workshop. So, one thing I want to do before Tails goes to there and we chase after the egg carrier, I want to head back to Station Square because I think there's something I forgot. And if it's not there, then I've just wasted everybody's time.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier!
The egg carrier! I do that every time.
The power of chaos! Adieu, until we meet again, my friend!
Is there like a way to skip this? We've already seen it. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, so I'm gonna head to see if I can head to Station Square. Because I gotta get something from there. There we go. Alright, so there's two locations I think I want to look at real quick. See if we can get them. Because I think we could have gotten them earlier. I just didn't. But I'm not certain at all. We're gonna find out together. Not there. The first thing to go after is down in here, inside this weird water location. So you see this gaping hole above us? We're gonna fly up into that. Oh. Here we go. These should be like the jet something.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
There we go. So now, instead of flying slowly, we fly faster. We actually could have gotten this before the first mission, I think, but we just didn't. Look at that. Speeding along. Is that big? That is big. Hey, dude.
Where are you?
I don't know, buddy. Can't help you there. So, what that just showed is that we can actually see other characters. I don't think there's anything in there for us, but, you know, best to check. Oh, nope, nothing. So we can actually see other characters at certain points of the game. I don't fully remember where each character would be at each point, but if we come across them, we do. So it's not going to be our main focus. Anyways, now that we got to the jet anklet, let us head back to the Mystic Ruins, jump onto the plane, and fly off after the egg carrier. Or as Eggman loves to say it, the egg carrier!
Yeah!
Flying over here. The speed is great.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Now we get to see what he did. Or, you know, just immediately cut through. That too. We didn't get to see him prep the plane at all. He didn't push any buttons or nothing.
Sonic, hop in. Let's go.
Let's do this. Once again, there's like 0 to 100 miles an hour. No real transition at all. Like, what's the point of the runway after that? It's just like, just go in the air. Alrighty. So, we have already seen this before, just, it's the exact same. There's absolutely no change from what it was last time. The only difference is you're playing as Tails, but you're both in the plane, so it's the exact same thing. I really don't have much to say on this matter, to be truly honest. Like, what else is there to say? Except for, you know, how... Okay, I actually do have one thing to say. Tails has these two small propulsion devices under the tornado. You know, two small jet engines pushing him forward. The egg carrier has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 huge jet engines propelling it forward. how are we catching up to this thing? How are we flying faster than this thing? That does not make any sense at all. Gosh, dang it. So my advice to avoid those giant spike balls being shot at you is to constantly press the B button when they're firing, so that if they get in front of you, you will at least destroy them before they hit you. And that should avoid receiving any damage from those things. Ah! Die! Alright, okay. The music in this minigame is pretty good too. It's not too bad. Oh jeez, that was close. There we go.
Way to go, Tails!
Yeah, we did do it. We made it. I'm firing my laser. To be truly honest, you know, in the grand scheme of things, if he's holding on to the tail and Tails is still sitting inside the cockpit, wouldn't they still be together at the end of the crash? Uh-oh. Is this a memory? If so, it's a very vivid memory. I think his life is flashing before his eyes. And he has the jet anklets on. Of course. By the way, the jet anklets, I believe, are an optional upgrade. You don't need them, but alright. When I first saw that made me so happy though. That was like, the music was so serene, and it just looked so awesome. I really liked that one, personally. What happened to the tornado? Like, shouldn't there be a wreckage somewhere?
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If
I like
I'm
how
gonna
you
get
suddenly
that
just
egg carrier,
switched.
I need to finish my prototype.
I like how you suddenly
It
just
needs a
switched your
Chaos Emerald
objective.
to work. Looks like I better find one fast.
Alright. You know, I think Sonic's at Station Square, if I last remembered where they were last time, so let's head up there. Nope. Door's closed, not working. Alright. So the Chaos Emerald, I believe, would be over here, inside. We've actually never been to this section of the map, but over here is a giant. Actually, we have, but we haven't gone here willingly. So we were in here at the very end of Sonic's playthrough. He was at this temple, but essentially, what is here is a giant maze, and I kind of just messed up my whole entire figuring out where it needs to go. But I believe in here there's a frog that we need to find. He is hopping around somewhere. Right there, the Chaos Emerald was just floating in the ground.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
What luck! And then he has that weird eating animation.
Stop!
After the frog!
Yeah!
That's a pedestal. I really don't know how they would be able to tell at first. I was thinking I need to grab an item for that and like set it on top, but nope, you just gotta jump on it. So, short, sweet, to the point. And this, so we know it was somewhat dark, right? Well, we go to Sand Hill and it's suddenly bright as day and we're in the middle of a desert. We were in the jungle, like no more than one frame ago, so... This is kind of fancy. Alright. So now we are dune surfing over in the middle of the desert. Gotta go through these various gates. Not necessarily we need to, but, you know, it gives us something to do while we're going down the hill. Okay, that did not make any sense at all. That's okay though. We made it!
Yeah!
Way to go, Tails. Proving the world who's boss. Hey, it's the teal ball. Or, I keep saying teal ball, don't I? It's not teal at all. It's kind of like a bright orange.
Uh-oh. I thought I was in the desert.
And before that, you were in the jungle.
I wonder where I am.
I don't know. Now, technically you're supposed to go straight over there, straight down the pathway, but there's actually an upgrade we can get here. Right here. I got it, then ran away.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
So essentially what that means is, we're a ballerina! Constantly attacking while we're moving.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
I find it funny how their voices sound a bit muffled.
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never
Fancy.
to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
That's a huge connection you make.
Me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Comical, and you are?
Alright, so all of you die-hard Sonic fans should know what that phrase actually means. If you don't, and you still can't figure it out by the end of the Let's Play, I will be sure to tell you at the end. And we're back, holding the frog. It's big! He's shaking the ground. See you later. He left as quick as he came.
Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect. This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
Alright. So instead of Sonic's 5 different missions you need to get to this section, Tails just has one, and it's sliding down a hill. You'll see what I mean in a second.
The time has come at last. This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems. So, here it goes. Emerald, do your stuff. Ready, Sonic? Here I come.
Look, it's the brand new tornado, and it comes outside of the mountain. How's it just floating there? That is not logical at all.
Tornado 2.
Then again, a lot of video games nowadays aren't very logical anyway, so... Look at that, we're already... So, you know how Sonic had to go through 2 different missions before he's able to chase after the 8 carrier and get to this point? Tails just has to slide down the side of an Egyptian mountain, and then he's automatically going to be able to do this. So... I assume most of the time was spent trying to get the bugs outside of his plane so he'll be able to fly it properly.
All right, Tails. Way to go. This plane's cool.
Whoa, way to go! You know, I'm just gonna, for the rest of this Let's Play, never try and question the logic of this game, because Sonic was standing sideways, holding on to nothing, so... yeah. Sky Chase, Act 2. Once again, this is the exact same mini-game as before. There is absolutely no difference whatsoever from Sonic's, so... it's kind of unoriginal, to truly be honest. Like, have 2 different characters, try and have 2 different mini-games. But there's nothing too wrong with it, I guess. I mean, it just makes you better at playing it in the meantime. I say better, and yet I'm still missing everything, so... oh well. I like how it's like stormy all of a sudden. You know? Like you look around, it was bright and sunny outside, and then as soon as we start chasing it, it gets very stormy outside. He hides in storm clouds. I usually attack those missiles or those floating bombs underneath the 8 carrier first so they don't have to deal with them later. Because they won't respawn. Ow! Jerk. That's not nice. Don't hit me with that. Ah! Alright. We're almost through.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transporting now.
Beep.
Whoa.
I'm glad that he installed that arm specifically for Sonic. Like, there's no other reason for that arm to exist. Get rid of more of those things, I guess. So we don't have to deal with them. That came out of nowhere. That was baloney. Ah! So now we are getting farther than we did 2 missions ago, so that's good to hear. Oh dear, that was close. Alright, going up and around. Now that's just a cheap move. And also, we should still be getting roasted because we're flying through a giant engine of fire. I'm surprised we got through that unscathed. Alright. So now that we've gotten through it a second time, as you remember last time, we're going to go propelling underneath it, and then suddenly appear right in front of the egg carrier once again, flying towards it. And I don't know how we got that much distance in front of it, but one thing we need to do is constantly press the B button, cause as much damage as we can, hide over to the very top left, and then go back down and then cause more damage. That will destroy this thing once and for all, and we don't have to deal with it no more. There we go! See? We're done. These bosses are beyond easy. Like, no issue. Percentage, 53% accuracy. That's beautiful. I'm never really the one to do the best on those types of things, but hey.
Coming in tight. Tails, we gotta land on the egg carrier.
Oops. We got a problem here.
What now?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Whoa!
Now, one thing I gotta say, that's true because when we saw him inside the plane, it was just floating, so there was no landing gear in that mode either. So no matter what mode he was in, it was kind of like you're out of it.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
You're right, pal. Let's get busy.
Once again, Sonic dislocates his arm. That about wraps it up for this episode, so thank you all for joining me today for Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. I am going to continue Tails' story, and then we are going to be perfectly fine getting through, and then we'll move on to, I believe, Knuckles is next. But right now, let's just get through Tails, and then we'll be all hunky-dory dandy.
How about I give you a little sample?
Beautiful. Alright, so we're done.
Did you see that?
We're done. But guys, the episode's over.
Now, how
We
are
need to
gonna
go.
get to the bridge?
I hate it when he doesn't listen to
Hello?
me.
You guys.
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you?
Ay, ay, ay.
There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky. I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
The episode is over. Alright. So, see you guys next time. As always, keep joking, my friends.